I'ma soon forget. So far between the lines, I'ma write a new set, a new beginning. Reflecting on the times that were that hard. I've fallen down many times, but I got mad hard.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mexican Lee, Mexican Lee's Therapy Garage, with real quick video, real quick update, what we got going on with Ghost. I had to stop working in the shop for a little while. It's been really cold down here in Texas. Got a cold front that swept through, a lot of wind, and it warmed up a little bit during the day to about 50 degrees, but now it's getting ready to drop back down into the 20s, into the teens at nighttime. So by the time I get out of work, it's way too cold to try to come out in the shop and warm it up. By the time I get it decently warm, I'm gonna have to go in the house and go to bed and get ready to go to work the next day. So let me turn this camera around. We're gonna have to take a break for maybe about a week, I think. If I can slip something in within that day or two, then I will. But I'm gonna have to take a break out here because I'm not trying to get sick. There's a lot of people getting sick at work. A lot of viruses going around. COVID's still out there. They got some new variants coming out, man. I'm not trying to get sick, pneumonia. I'm too old for that shit. I'm way too old for it, and I'm not trying to. This is holding me back, but I'd rather let the weather hold me back than me getting sick. So let's turn this camera around right quick. All right, so I went ahead and took the sliding rag top back out of Ghost. I know everything works, everything's there. I did mark where my headliner strip is gonna go, where the screws go, so that way when I do put this thing back in the car, I know exactly where everything is gonna line up. So this is going back in the house. I don't want it to get damaged or dirty out here. I'm gonna cover it up. I got some bubble wrap and stuff that I'm gonna cover it back up, and leave it on my one of my tables in my other living room. That way she's out of the way. I don't want to dirty it or damage it while I'm getting this stuff done to the car. As far as the interior, I'm still not 100%. I don't know exactly what direction I'm gonna go. I don't know for sure if I'm going to go drop these things off at an interior shop, let them reupholster them, or buy a kit, the seat kit, the bucket seat kit, and then the back seat kit, and then try to install that stuff myself. I'd really like to. That way I could do some footage of it. And not only that, I've never done it before, so that's something I want to try to do on my own. I've never messed around with upholstery. Now, like headliner, I mean, it didn't even come out probably as best. I know an interior shop can do way better than what I did, but I like the way it came out for me. So I may leave that alone, but you know, I think I did an all right job on that. So I may leave that alone. I like that color. I got some leftover material. The material for the rag top is just about the same color as that. So I'm shooting for trying to find some material, some seat covers that color, closer to that color, or at least the carpeting that color, and then go with this stuff brand new, because I know it's going to be a lot lighter than that, brighter, shinier. So even if it's a shade off or 2 shades off, I don't really care, man. As long as it's brand new and clean, that's all I'm worried about. So that stuff's kind of in the air. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with that yet. Plus, I need to take these top door panel pieces off so I can either get new ones or get them reupholstered. So we're going to halt on that stuff for a second, and we're going to concentrate on getting this hole fixed. That hole right there. I got to cut that section out and weld a piece in. I couldn't find just a section of a floor, so I had to get this whole section here of a floor repair panel, which I'll just cut out and pretty much kind of patch that up and fix that. There is some rust in here, but that right there is about the only hole that I found. And there's a small, real soft spot right here that's got me thinking. I think I'm gonna just cut that little section out right there. I got some what is it, 20 gauge sheet metal left over from when I did the firewall on Lucky 2 Times. I'll patch that up with that. So that ain't no big deal either. But the rest of the rust in this floor, it's not soft. There's no other holes. What I'll do is I'll clean this stuff up really, really good with a wire wheel. And then I'll either epoxy it, or I'll probably I'm not sure yet, get the Tamco Monocoat and maybe coat it with that, or some Por 15. I have tried the Por 15 and I really like it. They say you're supposed to top coat it if it's going to be exposed to sun. Of course, this won't be because I have brand new carpet in here. So I do want to take my shifter out and clean all that up, sandblast that, and paint all that. That way the rust doesn't continue to, eat away at this metal. Man, my dashboard, I think I'm going to just pop the steering wheel off and cover up the dashboard the best I can, and then try to figure out if I can order some type of material some type of material or sticky back paper that can go over the glass. I remember seeing some at my old job where I used to build armored vehicles for the government. They used to stick this 3M sticky paper on the glass and then do some welding around that stuff, and it didn't let the sparks burn the glass. And that's a brand new windshield in there, so I'm not trying to tear that up. Plus all the rest of my glass in this car, I wanted to keep all the factory glass because it has the VIN number etched in all the glass except for the quarter panel, the quarter windows. But we'll see how that goes. I'm just kind of I'm not going to say I'm not at a standstill. I know what I want to do. I have the piece right here. I got that from Classic to Current Fabrication. See that right there? So I got the new piece. I just got to get it, start prepping this floor and getting it ready so I can cut this hole out, and then that patch over there, cut that out, I'm sorry, and then start getting this floor cleaned up. Once that's done, then I'll go ahead, once it's dry, well, I also have to redo all the seam sealer on this car too, because look, it's falling apart. It's not even stuck to the floor. It's just coming right off all the way around. I chipped it all off right here just by finger. My finger, been fingering it. It just comes right off. So all of this is going to have to get scraped off, cleaned up, and re-seam sealed all the way around. I'm going to do the whole floor all the way around the car, even inside the trunk eventually. I'm kind of half-assed going backwards on this stuff because I already installed my music. I wanted to enjoy this car and ride it before I broke it down like I did Lucky 2 times. And she's been in the shop for 3-4 years already. So that's why I did all this stuff the way I did it to this car, so I can drive it and enjoy it for a while. So even with the seats, I may even wait and hold off for a little while. I'll probably order the kit to redo all the stuff if I don't drop it off at the interior shop, depending on how my money goes. I may put all the seats back in here just with brand new carpet, because once the floor is fully seam sealed, primered, painted, I'm going to use the kill mat. I'm going to go ahead and kill mat the whole floor because I already did the trunk. We'll kill mat all this back here, all the way up to the firewall. And then we'll go ahead and get the new carpet installed. I got to order it. I haven't done that yet. But that's kind of where the direction I'm going with Ghost. And also, I think this stuff here, I think I'm going to go ahead and just, because it's taking a minute, like I said, it's too cold out here to do anything really. I think I'm going to go ahead and start prepping this stuff, scuffing it down and getting it ready to get some epoxy primer put on it. That way I can get a good, adhesion on these pieces. This and the fan shroud. Because I was going to hurry up and throw that stuff in here, get the motor running, but she's going to be down for a few weeks, so ain't no sense in hurrying up and just cobbling stuff up and getting it together. But man, I want to so bad. I want to repaint this thing. But dude, I don't want to break it down at this point. I really don't want to break it down and have this car sitting just like I have Lucky 2 Times sitting all tore down like that. So it won't take much to go ahead and get these fans wired up. Once I get the floor done in this car, I can throw the carpet back in here, throw my seats back in it, and enjoy it. Enjoy it for a while. And then once Lucky 2 Times is painted, then I can go ahead and get the motor running, get that done, start putting her back together. Then I could start thinking about maybe worrying about painting this one. But man, I want to paint it so bad. I do like the factory look, the white with the red stripes. But like I said, even that isn't 100%. I haven't made up my mind on that yet either, as far as the color. I mean, things change. So I really love that look, but at the same time, I love this color right here. So I may go ahead and just get some paint that color and have the red on red with a little bit, you know, darker seats, and figure out what I'll do about the stripe kit later. But this bullshit right here, I'm not putting that back on. But man, I'm ready to pull this thing back out and take it, you know, cruise it. I love driving it back and forth to work. I love banging my music. I love that she starts up every single time and goes where I want to go and brings me back home with no troubles, no issues. AC blowing snowballs, you know, the heat hotter than hell, and everything working as it should. So we'll see, y'all. We'll see. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all let me know what you think I should do. Like I said, the dash for Lucky 2 Times is done. So I'll be dropping that off. But this is where we're at, y'all. This is where we're at. It's pretty chilly out here right now. I just came out here, like I said, to get this top off. That way I can take it in the house, get it covered up. I got to get my bubble wrap. It's over there. I got to get the bubble wrap, take it in the house. We don't use the other living room. We don't use that table. So a week or two ain't going to hurt nobody. And if it does, hey, oh well, shit out of luck. Go use the other table. But y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe. And y'all let me know what I should do about this interior. I love that bright red. I love it. The camera makes it look like it's like red, but it's not. It's still like that burgundy-ish color, but not as dark as this right here. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Mexican Lee's Therapy Garage, we're out.
I'ma soon forget. So far between the lines, I'ma write a new set, a new beginning. Reflecting on the times that were that hard. I've fallen down many times, but I got mad hard.